What is the answer? Do you know the answer?
I don't know the answer.
It's one of them games where, man, you just got to stay down. Like, you got to not have a plan B. You know what I'm saying? Grind. And, you know what I'm saying? Just stay focused, stay consistent. That's the most. If I would tell anybody anything, it's consistency.
Tell me one person you got in your life that's handing you $1 every time they see you. That's how you got to look at it. You got to scale down what it is and understand everyone's not going to be Drake, but you could actually become an artist relevant enough without the world knowing who you are to generate a living for you and your family that you're going to be able to pass on to your kids when you die.
K100 Radio.
My biggest lesson, when I signed the Def Jam back in 2016, I got the Def Jam, I was thinking like, oh man, they finna do this and they finna do that. It was like, keep doing what you're doing.
Right.
I was like, what?
Some of it's business and some of it I knew them.
Okay.
So some of them was business, you feel me? Paper,
Right.
business.
Right.
Some of it, I actually know them and fuck with them and we put together like that. Relationships is better than the bad, but don't never forget that it take money to make money, though. You know what I'm saying?
Always. What is real Houston shit? What is that?
Real Houston shit is slabs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just coming down, just keeping it player.
Right.
You know what I mean? Being about your paper, not really worried about what nobody else got going on.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just riding through the night on your shit.
K100 Radio.
You might not need the same type of attention or detailed work that I would.
Right.
So, you know, a lot of that be confusing even as an artist because I'm looking at you like, man, this man is doing it. He has like all this. And then I try to imitate it. And I imitate it at a horrible fail.
Right.
And it comes at a cost to my pocket.
Right.
I see the sauce, but I don't know the power source that's power in the soup.
Right.
Two cities can't claim the same thing.
But it's Atlanta.
Nah, y'all contribute to the Metro Atlanta culture.
I understand Metro Atlanta.
Yeah, but I'm saying it can't be pure Atlanta.
Does it matter?
To a person that's born and raised, you take pride. I didn't realize how much pride I took until she dropped the song. I'm like, dang, that's how I feel too.
Right.
And seeing all these other artists just come from nothing and then like just blossom, that just makes me just want to just keep going up.
K100 Radio.
Coming up, of course, I really don't know exactly which direction I want to go. I just know that I just want to be myself, and sometimes you get pulled in different directions because that's where people want you to go.
Right.
So, you know, you just got to stay yourself, stay comfortable in your skin, stay strong, and just be you. Once I start just being myself fully, not being afraid of being myself, things just start changing for me.
Like, what goes around comes around. So it's like whatever you put in life, like whether it's good or bad, like you can argue with your baby dad one day and then you be like, why the nigga not answer my phone call? That's the fuck why. Like, he not answering your phone calls because of that. Or you ain't go to work and you ain't make that money. That's the fuck why, you know?
Right.
It's what goes around comes the fuck back around.
I'm here till 3 a.m. Okay. There's a twerk contest going on. I'm about to win me $1,000.
Oh, let me see it then.
Yeah. Oh.
K100 Radio.
Again, right?
You know, making sure that you, you know, getting with the artist, and as long as they get back with you, you know, it's all good then. You know, it's all about doing that follow-up, you know what I'm saying?
And I know oftentimes you be like, I heard a dope record, I never heard from him again.
Never hear from him again.
K100 Radio.
What it do? This the biggest boss in the game, Ricky Rose. Get ready.
K100 Radio.
K100 Radio.
In 3, 2, 1. It's Street Anthems, bitch. Hey.
Come on. Music certified by the streets.
This your man DJ Will Money. Catch my mix show Street Anthems live right here on this station. I'm playing the hottest hip hop and R&B music. I'm also showing love to all the independent artists with the Indie Spotlight segment. So tune in to your favorite station right here. Let's get it.
Hey, yo. Street Anthems live mix show.
Yeah, keep it locked.
Get live with DJ Will Money.
MidwestMixtapes.com, the #1 website for Midwest rap. MidwestMixtapes.com. They promote and market albums, mixtapes, singles, and videos. MidwestMixtapes.com. They can get you on DJ conference calls, blogs, and email blasts. MidwestMixtapes.com. They work with several magazines, college radio campaigns, and street teams in multiple cities.
What's good? This is Kelby Cannon, publisher of Making It Magazine, here to let all my independent artists, producers, and DJs know about MakingItMag.com. Not only are we Atlanta's #1 magazine for the urban music industry, but we're a national platform that provides real opportunities, real exposure, and real industry connection. Just log on to MakingItMag.com. Sign up for your membership and start submitting music to get booked on major shows, magazine features, radio interviews, sponsorships, and more great opportunities. That's MakingItMag.com. Doing dope stuff for dope artists. 10 years strong.
It's going down. Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio.
Oh, yes. What's happening? What up, though?
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip-hop and R&B.
What's up, everybody? You know the drill.
K100, you bad.
What's happening? Yeah. K100 Radio, I am your host, Blizz, and welcome everybody to another round of our direct line interviews on K100 Radio. Again, welcome everyone. What's good? So happy to be here, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching right now, checking us out over on our YouTube channel. Everybody that's checking us out right now live over there on our Facebook channel. The Instagram channel is having a little bit of problems getting popped up, but the Facebook and the Instagram live streams are working right now. And you know, the Facebook and the YouTube are working right now, but we'll work on getting the Instagram live up. But we definitely want to make sure we got on our YouTube channel, which is our main channel, that you should be watching all of these visuals, all our dope interviews, all our dope music reviews, all our dope live coverage, and all that good stuff. But you know, if it's your first time being on K100 Radio, again, welcome, and we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So today, all right, for our next direct line interview, we are interviewing a very, very, very dope independent R&B artist, which we do a lot of hip hop artists, but love when we get the R&B divas, especially in the building. SERRIN is in the building. SERRIN, what's happening?
How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Absolutely, man. Welcome to the broadcast. So I'm going to let you go ahead and introduce yourself. First of all, I'm just going to chill and sit back and let you tell our listening audience that's listening to K100 Radio, everybody that's listening to us on K100Radio.com, the TuneIn app, our mobile app, everybody watching on YouTube and Facebook. Let them know what's good. Tell everybody who you're rocking with right now. Let us know where you're from.
Of course. Well, hello, everybody. My name is SERRIN. I am from the Akron, Ohio. I'm a singer, songwriter, musician, director. Yeah, I'm currently residing in Los Angeles, California.
Oh, out in L.A. L.A.
Out in L.A.
All right. Well, I got a quick question. What takes you out to L.A.? How'd you get out that way?
Well, I actually just got signed not too long ago. I signed to my first A&R label. So I'm excited. That's with Rick Broomfield and Avery Seggers and Remo the Hitmaker. And I figured while I got signed, I might as well finish school. And so I'm out here finishing school and getting my bachelor's degree as well.
Wow, that's what's up. So, I mean, you said you got signed, so you're an independent artist. Of course, we know that because, you know, we've we've done our due diligence and done our homework, of course, obviously. But you're also, signed to a label. So what is that like? Like, because you're independent, but you got a deal. So tell us what has that experience been like? You said it just happened too, so it's kind of fresh.
Yes, so it's an A&R label. So basically their job is to get me put on with major labels. That's the specific reason I'm on this label. So what I love about it is that I have my own team of producers. I have my own team of engineers. I have my own team of people on my that'll take care of my marketing, and help me and assist me with my marketing. And so I love the assistants. I love the team, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun, and it's a great deal. No drama. And yeah, it's been a great time.
Absolutely, I love it. So, I mean, a lot of people say when they're independent artists, especially nowadays, right? You hear a lot of independent artists, and people be like, "Yo, why sign a label? Like, why sign a deal? Like, you could do it yourself." People be saying outrageous stuff like, "Oh yeah, they sold their masters for $100 million. Man, they crazy. I never sell my masters." It's just, just outrageous stuff. Like, it's like anti-label. So, what went into your decision to go ahead and do the deal?
What? I'm sorry. Ask that one more time. What
went into the actual thought process of just go ahead and doing the deal? Like, what was it that they said that really made you just want to do it?
Well, these are a group of people who I've been working with for a little over a year now without any paperwork. And so just having that personal connection, I like to make sure that anybody I'm working with, I can have a personal connection with, and I feel a genuineness coming from them. And then on top of that, after having looked over the paperwork and, of course, having my lawyers and people look over it, it was a great deal. I'm putting in and receiving back exactly, what I put in. And that's probably what sold me the most. But, there are those specific labels that, can try to do their artists no good.
Yeah.
And they're about the money. But these guys are really, really genuine. And that's what sold me on signing with this.
Exactly. So listen, I have how long have you been in the industry? Like, how long have you been doing music so far?
Honestly, I've been pursuing a career just singing different gigs for about 9 years, but I've only been putting music out for about 3. And but I just work really, really hard, really hard.
3 years. Listen, here's the thing. Especially when you're talking about an artist, an independent artist, 3 years, it's a lot of grinding, because I know that you know this, and I know that you understand it because you're an artist and you see the game from the inside out, like we do here. By the time a lot of people see artists for the first time and they just get on and they be like, "Oh, this is a new artist." By the time they get in the new artist category in the Grammys, they've been doing it for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They've already been doing it for 10 years already.
Exactly.
So it's really just, that's apropos for, everything that you got going on. And it sounds like you got a lot of motion. So I gotta be always clear when we do these interviews that we got sent our way because of Soundcapsul. Because if you don't know about K100 Radio, we're one of the sponsors for the Soundcapsul series. Shout out to my guys over there, iLounge, Q and everybody, and Omar and everybody. So listen, I want you to tell me, because we found out about you through the Soundcapsul series. You won for the month. You won the whole championship for the month. How did you find out about that particular event? What brought you all the way down from Ohio and Cali and all the way out to Atlanta? And how did you find out about the Soundcapsul series?
So I actually was living in Atlanta for a little over a year. I was doing some competitions around the city, just making my money and trying to, get my name out there and network and whatnot. And I was doing a competition over at Artistry Live Decatur, and I won that one. And somebody, I think his name was Sandman, I want to say, he introduced me to iLounge, and he was like, "Yeah, we got a competition there every Wednesday. You should pull up." So I pulled up, and the first night I showed up, I won first place, and then I came back that last Thursday and won again, and that's how I came over there.
Wow. And you just and just to be clear for anybody who may have never been to Atlanta, Atlanta is one of those cities where, when it comes to the music industry, if you really want to get into something, it's almost something to do every night. It's one of the rare places in the country that if you want, it's not going to be the same. You may not do the same thing every night, but if you want to go to the studio, if you want to go to a writing session, if you want to go perform, if you want to go just watch a show, you want to go to a concert, want to go to a DJ pool every night. And so it's really difficult to find platforms that are worthwhile, I would say. Would you agree with that?
I think the only thing is, if you are new to Atlanta, there are a lot of people that will charge you to put out your artwork or put out your gifts. And I think those are the ones that you have to just be cautious of.
Right.
The shows that are like, we got A&Rs in the building and they charging you $50 to do what? Like something you could have did for free at a hole in the wall where some actual A&R probably was.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really just having that discernment and really just having that, you know, the being able to sense the energy when you walk into the building. I do a lot of looking things up on Google, and never steer me wrong, and it's free, and it lets me know what open mics are happening. And I used to just get off work and go to an open mic, and I would hit about 6 to 8 every week. That was my thing.
That's a mean grind right there. I got to salute you on that. 6 to 8.
Yeah.
6 to 8 open mics a week.
Yeah.
So that's literally like sometimes you have to do that
Absolutely.
two in one night. If you hit 8 of them.
Yes.
7 days a
Leaving
week.
one, going to the other.
Yeah.
But I mean, you want to put in your 10,000 hours, and you want to get your, you know, you want to put in and get what you put in. You want to get out what you put in. So
Yeah.
I've been working and working and working.
Definitely. And so listen, I tell everybody all the time, you know, as especially as an R&B artist, and we're going to get into a conversation about that. I got a specific question I want to ask you that's based on stuff that's happening right now. And it's got a little bit to do with, like, you know, the songs that you got out. You know, we're actually going to play a video for the people that are watching on the YouTube channels, on the live streams. We actually have a video. We got the Kiss and Tell video. Edited a little bit for you know, radio purposes, but still the video. You know what I'm saying? But we also have another record to you. So we're gonna get into the music in a minute. But I want to ask you this about being an R&B artist. How do you feel about the love aspect of R&B? A lot of people lately have said R&B is basically falling off because there's no more love in the music. Like the music is all about cheating, or the music is all about, you know, bossing up on it, you know, whatever. It's not about love no more. It's not about romance. What do you say to as an independent artist that's in the genre, you know, you got some more work to do to get to the next level, but right now, even still, you're a creator. What do you think about that?
Honestly, I feel like people listen to what they want to listen to, right? I feel like there's a lot of different artists that are putting out love in their music. Especially one of my favorite R&B artists that's out right now is Coco Jones. Miss Ma'am is doing it, and she's putting out, you know, music like "I See You." That's a love song. There's so many different love songs that are out. You just gotta find them. I mean, there is a lot of toxicity that's being promoted right now. Of course, I feel like that's the era that everybody's in. It's kind of independent women. I don't need a man, and that's where we are in today. But there's still songs that talk about love, and you just gotta look for it. I feel like.
Hey, listen, you gave me the perfect segue into my next question. All right, this is perfect. You just set me up right. All right, you're making this really easy today. So, by the way, if you're calling in the K100 Radio and you actually want to, if you want to come on the air and you know, ask a question or say something live, make sure you press the number 1. I see one caller is on the line right now, 678-640. That want to actually, you know, call in and maybe give some feedback, or maybe they want to talk to Serrin, you know, on the air, give you some shout outs, and we'll get to you in a second. But you gave me the perfect segue into what I wanted to ask you. Okay, so I know as an artist, you kind of keep up with the times, what's going on. So you know basically what's going on with the whole little controversy with Ciara, right? You know what I'm about to ask you, right?
I do not.
Okay.
You have to update me. I'm sorry.
So it's all good because you wrapped up in your world and you're working on your art and you ain't got time for Ciara. I get it. But here's the thing. Okay. I understand. No, it's okay. That's how you should be. The hell with the rest of these other artists. You got shit to do. Got it.
No. It has nothing to do with the artist. I just don't get into the drama.
Right. So it's
I
not
don't get into the drama.
It's not drama. So let me tell you what happened. So Ciara, as you well know, and as everybody knows, is good married. All right, to Russell. All right.
Yeah.
Got a nice family, got a beautiful family, got the guy that a lot of women say, you know, she got the prize, right? So she just dropped a brand new single. You know, she dropped a brand new single, and the single is all about being an independent woman, right? The song is all about.
Actually, I think I saw a tweet about what you're about to ask me.
Right. So
I saw this. Yeah.
So here's my question. So she drops a song about being, you know, a single woman, and so she got backlash, not just from random people, but from actual fans of hers. Her fans were like, "Yo, why are you making a song?" And her fans were coming at her on social media, mainly Twitter, because you know that's where everybody feel like they want to get the Twitter fingers, and they were saying, "Why are you dropping this record? Because we all know that you good and married. Why are you dropping an independent, be independent record? And so I segue into this question. As an artist, because I ask rappers this all the time, but it's rare that I get a chance to kind of ask R&B artists, but it kind of help me out with the question.
Yeah.
How much of your personal life, what you're actually literally going through, do you feel obligated to incorporate into your music for your fans, for the people who, because a lot of people do music and they want to put themselves on display so the fans can come into their world. How much do you feel that you have to be your authentic self in your life? Because, you know, rappers are held to this ridiculous standard. They got to be the hardest and the streetest, or they lame. And they got to lie about street shit in order to make it, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now this is the first time in a while I've seen an R&B artist being called out for making a song about something that's not actually her real life. What do you think about that?
Right. Honestly, I mean, as far as the whole controversy thing that's going on with Sierra, we could say the same thing about rappers talking about how they got money and they don't. A lot of them.
Exactly.
We could talk about that too, right?
Yeah.
I feel like music, I feel like about maybe 50% of the music people put out is for the listeners. You know, I think when it comes to me and my music, Kiss and Tell, that was the song I specifically wrote for listeners. But there are, you know, it just depends. I don't have to tell my specific business, but I will say there are a lot of songs that I have written that are about my personal life, but I make it so general so that it relates to other people.
Right.
And the goal is to be relatable, give people something to vibe with, but you don't want to talk about something that you're not about. And I mean, like I said at the beginning of our conversation, this day and age, the climate is talking about I'm an independent woman. A lot of the singers that are talking about being independent women are going home to their husbands, but they're putting those songs out for the listeners. It's for the independent women. It's for the women who don't have the husband to feel like, you know, I don't need that.
Right.
And so I give her huge props for writing the song for those specific women, even if it isn't what she's about. But she wrote it for the women, and it got to them. They listening. Even if they are on Twitter talking mess, they definitely playing the song in their car.
Right. And here's the thing. That's essentially what my whole argument was with some of the people that because I posted about it on my social media, right? And, you know, I was just kind of like, listen, are you, like, I literally on my post, like, oh, so now we going at literally Sierra of all people, you pick Sierra to come at when we got 1,000 rappers talking about, you know, trap music, and they never sold dope, they never shot nobody, and they ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but I've always defended the rappers by saying, we hold rappers to an unrealistic standard. Like, they got to just literally live everything. They got to literally put in their life and their freedom on the line in order for you to believe them enough to buy their music, which is all. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I just felt like I wanted to ask an R&B artist. So you're the first R&B artist that I've interviewed since I saw that article. So I said the next time I get on anybody in R&B, I got to ask them this question, because I always ask artists. And go ahead.
I also feel like a lot of times people pay too much attention to the artist's life, and it's not about the art as much as it was back in the day. And that's what I miss. That's what I miss, and that's what a lot of people miss. When people and artists could just put their music out and not have everybody in their personal business.
Right. Well, we can blame social media for that, right?
The focus. We definitely can.
Yeah.
And the focus should have been on, you know, Sierra's song, not Sierra's life.
Right. That's the point. There used to be I think, and you're gonna go through this, Serrin, because you're on your grind, and we're finna get ready to get into your music. But you're gonna go through this. Sure as you blow up, and the more things pop off, and the more your celebrity rises, you're gonna get scrutinized, and people are gonna want you to have that content. People are gonna want to connect with you on social media. But the downside for artists is that social media has blurred, albeit cut out, the line in between art and the person, right? The artist and the actual person. Yeah. Like, you know, my name, my name, my artist name, and my industry name is not my birth name. But people expect now, because even with me as a personality, they expect to run into that same person every time. There's a line that's been blurred and basically erased because social media has connected us. But it's the good with the bad, right? You gotta take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
It's people have to learn how to separate the art from the artist.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with telling stories. Songs used to be about stories. Now it's like it's got to be your life or you suck. It's crazy, ain't it?
It's because people be nosy. They be so nosy.
Are you nosy? Are you?
Oh my God.
Are you nosy? Like, do you?
Am I nosy?
Yeah. Do you get on social media looking and be like, "Yo, that's crazy." I had that same conversation with somebody earlier. Like, I ain't saying nosy like all in people's business, but you scrolling on something and you see it, and he's like, "Yo, that's wild," and you kind of click that link, like, "Yo, let me see what's going on right here. This is wild." Is that being nosy?
I try not to feed into it too much because a lot of the stuff that they also put out. You saw that they tried to say, what's the name that's always on the Tyler Perry movies passed away the other day.
Okay, yeah, the fake deaths.
that?
Yeah, the fake deaths are just, come on, man. Like,
It's stuff like that. I try not to feed into click the link here to find out more and all of that. Because a lot of times the artists also get paid to, stir up the drama.
right.
This stuff is not real. Social media is so not real. So I try not to feed into that much.
But you know what I say to that, Serrin? Everybody, I like when people say social media is not real. I try to remind people, even though we have bots and there's a lot of like bots and fake, there is for the most part, even if it's something that you hate, even if it's something that you don't like, you gotta understand there be real people behind those accounts. Those celebrity, they be real people typing that stuff. Even if you don't agree with it, even if you think it's egregious, it's like that's an actual human being that made that post, right? That videotape that content on TikTok.
It is.
So it's real.
It
and it's
definitely
not.
is.
Yeah, Yeah. All right. So let's get into it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, I want you to say what you had to say. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying it's real. I just I'm focused on myself.
I know, right?
That's all I was gonna say.
And you know what? Let's focus on the music. This is K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
Exactly. You know the drill.
K100, you bastards.
And we finna get into the music. We are live right now with SERRIN. I was trying to correct the name on the screen as we talk because I had the wrong thing at first. I had the wrong thing. I had the SERRIN Joy. I had the full name. Listen, 678-640. We're going to get to your call in a second. You're going to be right after we do this video. But I want to get into some music. You ready, SERRIN? Let's get into the music.
Let's get into it.
All right. So we've got 2 records from you, and we've got Kiss and Tell. We've got Pull Up. But I always like, if you got a video, we got the video for Kiss and Tell. And I like to start with the video to just go ahead and set it off and get people, just let people see the visual, and then we'll get into Pull Up after that. But Kiss and Tell is, like you said earlier, you said this was a song that you made like for the people. Not necessarily is it really a depiction of SERRIN or what she's going through herself, but the storyline, even though we had to do a little bit of editing on the video because this is a live radio broadcast, and so we had to make sure that sonically it matches up. So we cut a little bit of the skit stuff out in order to make it, but we still wanted to show people the video because it's a well-shot video. I like it. It's pretty good. So I want you to give us, a little bit of a synopsis of what we're getting ready to see on the song and hear about the song that we got here called Kiss and Tell. Go ahead and tell us about it.
Of course. So the song Kiss and Tell, I wrote it specifically going against double standards. I feel like a lot of times men are allowed to have these flings and women are not. Flings not meaning side chicks, not meaning, people they messing with on the side. No, just people that, you have casual, y'all are casual together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a lot of times it's okay for men, but it's not okay for women. And so I wrote this song, and the storyline is basically 2 people, they had a casual fling. The man caught feelings, and the girl's basically saying, this is not what you thought it was. This is what we said it was at first. And it doesn't make me a bad person, but that's what we discussed. And so that's Kiss and Tell, that's about.
Oh, so technically, and this has nothing to do with you, right, SERRIN? You ain't really. I want to be clear. I'm asking the mama because you said this ain't got nothing to do with you.
I say that it doesn't have anything to do with me for the reason that I haven't had this situation happen to myself. But I have had friends that have had this situation happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
And so I take stories from not only my own personal life, but the people around me. And that's how I find out what's right for the people.
All right. I got it. So you ain't never played none of these niggas. Is basically what you're saying.
Nah.
All right, Serrin. So listen, this is K100 Radio. I'm your host, Blizz, and we getting ready to get into this song/visual. Remember, if you're watching on our YouTube channel, please hit subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, or Facebook, please follow, like, subscribe accordingly. All right. If you're listening on K100Radio.com, if you're listening on the TuneIn app or on the K100 Radio mobile app, this is Serrin. This is our first time being on K100 Radio, but I'm pretty sure this won't be the last time you hear the music. The name of this record, again, is called Kiss and Tell. You guys check it out, especially you guys that's watching over there on the YouTube and Facebook. You guys definitely let me know what you think about it. All right. We're gonna go ahead and play this song, and again, give me your feedback. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to everybody that's listening. This is Serrin. All right, this is Kiss and Tell.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
K100, you bastards.
Breathing heavy, it's been a while. Don't wanna let it show because I know you know what you're doing. Yeah, doing to me. I want a piece of your body, babe. Give me what you got. Yeah. Who's to say it's too much, baby? I'll tell you to stop. Motion got me going crazy. Gotta give you props. Glad I gave your ass a call. And you don't want for the job. You a problem. Hit you cause I felt the kind of way. No feelings and that's how it's gotta stay. Yeah. Kiss and tell and I'll deny right in your face. Yeah. Baby, know your place. Yeah. This ain't what you thought it was, nigga. No, I ain't on there with you. Did what we did and that was it. Now it's over. This ain't what you thought it was, nigga. Told you from the jump what I was on. You said you were with it. Stop calling my phone. I won't say you didn't do your thing supernova. Why would I cuff you if you're as easy as come over? It's slow, yeah. See you with a girl, made a booty call. When she see me, look me up on my name and door. Now you got me looking crazy, like you my baby. Put the camera phone back, don't claim me. Close to me for what? Is you dumb or dumb? Now I got bitches in my phone, think they doing something. I ain't no player boy, but I'm just saying, boy. You know what you were getting in before you came, boy. I'm on the same shit as you. What happens, don't start acting confused. I thought we got what we wanted. If I knew you wanted more, probably wouldn't have done it. So it's okay when you do it. This ain't what you thought it was, nigga. I ain't on there with you. Did what we did and that was it. Now it's over. This ain't what you thought it was, nigga. Don't take it personal. I've had it worse, you know. Yeah, I've been there before, but it helps to learn, you know. Next time, boy, you should listen. Instead of all your tripping, said you still wanna visit. This ain't what you thought it was, nigga. I ain't on there with you. Did what we did and that was it. Now it's over. This ain't what you thought it was, nigga. This ain't what you thought it was, nigga. I ain't on there with you. Did what we did and that was it. Now it's over. This ain't what you thought it was, nigga.
B.
K100, you bastards.
K100 Radio, I am your host, Blizzman. That was Serrin. All right. Name of that joint was called Kiss and Tell. What's happening? Welcome everybody back to the show. Hey, Serrin. Hello, Serrin.
I am here. Hello.
What's going on? So, yeah, that was definitely a bop. That was definitely a vibe. Like I said, shout out to my guys over there watching over on the Facebook page. I see my homie. What's going on? Mike Rosen. What's going on? Hey, I see my guys over there, man. DJ Swag, what's happening, man? What's up? Shout out to everybody that's over there watching on the Facebook live stream and people watching over on the YouTube channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. They giving you some flame emojis too. Dope, nice visuals. DJ Swag says. All right, Mike Rosen says she's nice, definitely a lit record. All right, shout out to my people over there checking in. And also, we got somebody on the phone line. You don't mind if we check in who's on the phone line, do you, Serrin?
I don't at all.
All right. Let's see who this is. Area code 678-640. What up? This is K100 Radio. Who's this?
What's good, man? It's Sad Wines, man. What's poppin', Blizzard?
Sad Wines. What's going on, man? Yo.
Ain't nothing much, man. Just join the artist, you know what I'm saying? Got to come through, you know. I got to come through and listen to the artist. And he's right. You know, much as I, you know, being a part of, being a fan of K100 Radio, it seems like it only be a lot of R&B artists come through. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, let me call in. You know what I'm saying? To at least talk to the artist just a little bit. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't get a chance to see the video because I was in the queue waiting. But it sounded like it was definitely a dope record. You know what I'm saying? I definitely enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? My fiance Shay Life, she heard it, she enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? But I want to ask you one question though. And from a producer, 'cause I am a producer as well. So how do you choose your beat production? You know what I'm saying? Do you work with a few producers, or you got this one special producer that you normally go to, or you try to get a variety of different, you know, tastes and sounds and stuff like that?
That's a good question, Sarah. Go ahead.
So,
you got it. Go ahead. Answer.
That is a great question. So a lot of the songs that I write them a cappella and I'll record a cappella. Now, I'll send in beats to any producers that I work with. So right now, I've been working with Remo the Hitmaker and Avery Seggers, but I'm always open to working with different producers. I do accept packages. On my social media, which is SERRIN JOY Music on all platforms, I have my email in my bio. And so I do accept packs from different producers. And, if I, go to a studio and I hear a producer putting their beat out or playing their beat, I'll, plug myself in. And I'm always open to working with different people.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Hopefully, I can, get your information. I'll try to, see some stuff. And, hopefully, one day, hey, you like something and, we work together one day.
For sure. Yeah.
But definitely. But I enjoyed the single, you know what I'm saying? I definitely enjoyed it. I'm gonna definitely check out more of your music, you know what I'm saying? Hey, K100 Radio, Blizzard. Hey man, you already know, dog.
First of all, let me be clear on and let me say this on the air. Sad Wines is fucking dope. And I want to make sure I said that before anybody get off the air while I'm watching. Like Sarah, sometimes people may call in and it's all good, but I know this guy personally. And his beats, he's dope. I personally have actually worked with him. So it's not really a biased thing because Sad Wines and everybody knows that if it ain't what it is, Blizzard gonna say it ain't what it is. But he has a wide range, and I love when he samples personally because he finds the craziest, dopest samples to chop up. But he's got other kind of beats too. But I love Sad Wines' beats when he just sample chops on some Kanye shit. Like I just love the samples that you use, homie, when you use those. But that comes from me being having a hip hop background. You know what I'm saying? But still, he's got great R&B beats too. So hey, you know what? If you guys ever make something, all I want is when y'all get that Grammy and y'all walk across the stage, y'all be like, shout out to fucking K100, goddamn it, because that's where we fucking met and that's where this shit all started. And then I'll be happy. That's it.
Nah, you gotta be there. What you talking about? You gotta be there.
No, but both of y'all are dope. Sarah, you're dope. That video was dope. That song is dope, and he's dope. So hey, you never know, man. I just love making these kind of connections, and thank you for calling in, homie. Real talk.
Ain't no problem, man. No problem, man. I'm gonna definitely check out the video because, like I said, I was waiting on the phone, but I'm gonna definitely check it out, and I'm gonna go through your music. You know what I'm saying? I like to listen to music and ride, so I'm definitely gonna get in my truck and just drive down on 85 and listen to your music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. All right, man. Thank you for calling in. Appreciate it. For sure.
No
All right. Good stuff. K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and
remember,
R&B.
we're rocking with SERRIN. And you know the drill.
K100, you bastards.
Of course, always. All right, SERRIN. So listen, that was a good question. I'm glad that we had another like creative call in and and ask an industry question, especially from a producer standpoint. We don't get that often, so that lined right up. I like that, and I like your answer too. It's a good answer. Yeah. All right. So I want to make sure that we just give a shout out to Soundcapsul again because we met you through their platform. All right. K100 Radio is a sponsor of the Soundcapsul, the Soundcapsul bout. Make sure you download the Soundcapsul app. If you got the K100 Radio app, download the Soundcapsul app, please. neither one of us are charging you for these apps, but all our apps work. They work and they're dope, and they are what they are. All right. You can listen to K100 Radio 24/7. You can download the Soundcapsul app and be a part of the experience of the Soundcapsul series bouts. Their app is really great. Man, just rock with us, and rock with these artists that you come across when you see them on our platform, whether it be an interview, a live performance, anything. Matter of fact, I'm leaving after this interview tonight to pull up to an event, and then I'm going to the Soundcapsul Championship for February. So, you know what I'm saying? I wish I was there in person to see you rock the stage, Serrin. I wish I was, by the way.
Yeah, it was fun, and I love that it's an intimate space too.
Yeah, it's very smart.
Really connect with them.
Yeah. You don't need 300 people to pack it out. A good 100 is gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? Like lit. Like really a good 60, 70 is gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? You can feel the vibes. You know what I'm saying? So listen, we got to get ready to wrap it up, but we got another song for you guys. Now, we don't have a video for this one, ladies and gentlemen, but we have another song, and I want to make sure that we play this one. So this one is called Pull Up, Serrin. All right, tell me about this one. I want to go ahead and play this one for the people.
So this is a song that I actually wrote about a personal experience that has to do with my life. I wrote it about this guy that I was talking to at the time. I told him to pull up. He didn't. And I was kind of upset. So I wrote a song about what I would have done if he pulled up. And and this is actually the song that I won. I won the competition at iLounge, with.
All right, so this is the one I really. This is the one I really. Wait a minute. Let me stop the music. Hold on. I just want to be clear, because before we hit play on this, you said this is about you. All right, so you know what I'm saying. The last song you said was okay. So you told this guy to pull up, and you let him know what it was going to be when he pulled up, and he didn't pull up.
So I wanted him to pull up, not even do nothing crazy. Like, we were just gonna have like a part-to-part conversation, but he kind of gave an excuse as to why he couldn't, and I thought that was some BS. So I wrote a song about pull up.
All right. Let me listen to the song first, and I'm gonna come right back with another question, or maybe. Let me hear the song. Let me hear the song first. All right. Thank you, K100 Radio. I'm your host, Blizzum. This is a direct line interview. We are rocking with Serrin. Name of this record is called Pull Up. You know the drill.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
You've been on games for a minute. Never been the type to be tripping. Boy, you know I'm independent. Any money that I make, I can spend and replenish it. Always held it down. You said your little words on the side with a smile. Been at it for a while. And when it comes to you, I don't play around. You talk your I like that about you. But why you keep teasing? Could've been getting pleasing. Give me one reason why I shouldn't feel the way I do about you, baby. Pull up if you bet it. Sick of all the talking. I sent you the Eddie. This ain't up for discussion. I wanna see you, baby, tonight. Is that alright? Is that alright? Pull up if you bet it. Sick of all the talking. I sent you the Eddie. This ain't up for discussion. I wanna see you, baby, tonight. Is that alright? Is that alright? Lock the door behind you, shoes off when you're walking. Straight vibes, no talking. Proceed with caution. You talk a big game, put me in coach. I'm tryna play. I'm in the starting lineup, no substitutions, keep it that way. Look at me up and down, I'm looking at you the same. Baby, make your move on me, don't let this go to waste. You knew my intention, touching, vibing, kissing. Getting in the kitchen, make sure you miss me. Pull up if you bet it, sick of all the talking. I sent you the Eddie, this ain't up for discussion. I wanna see you, baby, tonight. Is that alright? Is that alright? Pull I've been feeling no passion. And this is what you've been lacking. I shouldn't be asking for you to mean what you say and say what you mean. You just keep telling me the same old things, that you're gonna get right, that you're gonna prove it, that if I sit tight, sick of you and your excuses, sick of all the talking, I'll send you the Eddie. This ain't up for discussion. I wanna see you, baby, tonight. Is that alright? Is that alright? Pull up and bet you bet it. Sick of all the talking, I'll send you the Eddie. This ain't up for discussion. I wanna see you, baby, tonight. Is that alright? Is that alright?
It's going down. Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio. You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
Man, oh man.
K100, you bastards.
K100 Radio, I am your host, Blizzum. This is a direct line interview. We are rocking out with SERRIN. Hey, SERRIN, where's my background music? My background music back up. SERRIN, what's up?
You said, where's your background music?
Yeah, I get my background music back up.
Hey.
What's happening? Listen, I gotta tell you, I like Kiss and Tell. I like the video, but I see why you won with Pull Up. I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
So with that being said, all right. With that being said, let me just go ahead and while I'm seeing her with you live on the air, all right. Let me pull up my R&B bin real quick over here on the rotation on the broadcast. Hold on a second. The R&B, this is the R&B bin. Let me take this pull up and just drag this right over here and put it in rotation. All right. On K100 Radio.
Okay,
Welcome to the rotation. It's really that easy. Me being the program director and all. You know what I'm saying? I can just make these decisions on the fly. You know what I'm saying? So, really like that record. That one I like, but I like Kiss and Tell too. I do. Do you have a video for Pull Up?
Yeah. I do not have a video for Pull Up. But you know, with the label I just signed with, we got so many songs coming out, and I'm so excited. Like, if you like Pull Up, then you'll love what's coming. I'm so excited.
All right. Well, I just added you to the rotation on K100 Radio, so you know, tell those guys, you know what I'm saying, to pull up your DRT reports, you know what I'm saying, and verify that we've been playing it. All right. They know what that is.
Right.
All right. You know what I'm saying? I just made that decision on the fly because I actually I like Kiss and Tell, but that one, yeah.
Thank you.
Sad Wines is over. Sad Wines jumped over there on the live stream real quick after he got off the phone and said, "That's the one." I concur, brother. You know what I'm saying? Mike Rosen also giving some.
I write all my songs. I write all my songs. I was just listening.
Oh, and she write all her shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we ain't gotta have these fights and discussions over publishing and mechanicals.
Yeah,
and
none of that. I get my publishing, I get my stuff.
All right. So listen, I gotta give you some props though. Really dope music. Shout out again to my guys over there at Soundcapsul. I gotta tell those guys over there, Omar and everybody, Quay and Q and everybody, and everybody that's over there that's dealing with Soundcapsul, man. Everybody that's involved. I don't know everybody's like first name, but everybody that's involved with Soundcapsul, man, like, you guys are dope. You know what I'm saying? You guys keep doing what you're doing, and we'll keep doing what we're doing over here at K100 Radio to support you guys, like 100 straight up. You know what I'm saying? But before we go, SERRIN, I want you to tell everybody that's listening right now where they can find your music, your social media, so they can follow you on social media and all that good stuff, because this may be the first time they ever heard of you on our broadcast, but you know, if they tune in to K100 Radio on the regular, they won't be the last time they heard your music. Go ahead.
For sure. Well, you guys can find me everywhere on all social media platforms at SERRIN Joy Music. That's SERRINJOYMUSIC on all platforms. My songs are also on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon. Anywhere you got music, they got me.
Absolutely. Good stuff, right? So, hopefully we'll meet one day. Now, no, next time I know you're out in LA and you're doing your thing, but you're going to have to end up back in Atlanta. Everybody knows you got to come back over here to the A at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So,
I love Atlanta.
Yeah. So, when you come back, maybe we'll run into each other. I might run into you in LA. I don't know. Ain't no telling what's going on. You feel me?
Right.
Are you doing South by Southwest this year?
Am I doing with the deal
South by Southwest
that they had on the flight?
No. Are you going to be at South by Southwest this year? Performing?
I didn't even possibly. Look, I don't want to say no.
Don't say no. Just stand by. We'll be in contact.
Never say.
All right. That's all I need to know. You can get there, right? You can get there, right?
I should be able to.
Okay. That's all we need to know. We'll talk after the fact. All right. Tell you, don't worry about it. We'll hit you up. All right. That's that. So things happen quick. You never know who you're talking to. You never know what may come about from a conversation. That's all I can say. All right, Serrin. Really dope to talk to you. Really dope music. Shout out to Soundcapsul. Shout out to yourself. And one more time, what's that IG or social media they can find you at before we wrap it up?
Thank you so much, K100 Radio, for having me again. And you guys can find me on all social media platforms at SERRIN Joy Music. That's SERRINJOYMUSIC.
All right. Good stuff. We'll see you on the ground and we'll see you at the top. Keep grinding, little mama. All right?
For sure. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
Thank you guys for rocking with us over here at K100 Radio. Make sure if you're rocking with us over here,
K100, you bastards,
that you have indeed subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right? Subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. Follow the Facebook page if you have not. Download the K100 Radio app if you have not. Why haven't you? It's free. If you say you love us, if you say you support the independent artists, and if you're an independent artist and we playing your music on K100 Radio and our app is not on your phone, so you mean to tell me you got all these fucking apps on your phone, but you don't got the app or the broadcast that's playing your music? That's some bullshit and you know it. K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
We out of here, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit all that good stuff, and do all that good stuff. We out, man. I'll see y'all later. Keep listening to the app. More music coming.
MidwestMixtapes.com, the #1 website for Midwest rap. MidwestMixtapes.com. Albums, mixtapes, singles, and videos. MidwestMixtapes.com. They can get you on DJ conference calls, blogs, and email blasts. MidwestMixtapes.com. They work with several magazines.